Today we're diving into SMCI, Super Microcomputer, one of the quiet but crucial companies behind the AI gold rush, the folks who actually build the server racks, cooling systems, and modular data center pieces that let GPUs and CPUs do their magic. Market snapshot, price, range, and what that tells us. SMCI opened at $43.95 on Friday, a snapshot of where buyers and sellers agreed to start the trading day. That open sits comfortably between the stock's recent 52-week extremes, a low of $17.25 and a high of $66.44. Those bands show how speculative and then how exuberant the name got over the past year, from panic discount lows to hype-driven highs. When a stock sits in the middle of that range, investors are often asking, is this a recovery, a base, or simply calm before another storm? Financial health in plain English, quick/current/debt to equity. Let's translate those ratios into human terms. Quick ratio is almost equal to 3.25. That means SMCI has roughly $3.25 in very liquid assets for every $1 of short-term liabilities. It's like having 3 emergency umbrellas for every rainy day. This is a very comfortable short-term liquidity position. Current ratio is almost equal to 5.25, broader than the quick ratio. This one counts all current assets, even slow ones. A 5.25 ratio says the company can cover current obligations more than 5 times over. That's defensive armor against sudden cash shocks. Debt to equity is almost equal to 0.74. This implies the company uses some debt, but it's not drowning in it. It's like a household with a mortgage that's well within manageable limits. Not zero risk, but not reckless either. Why SMCI matters when everyone's talking about chipmakers. Headlines love chip giants because GPUs are sexy. But chips need 3 things to earn money: power, cooling, and racks, the physical world that turns silicon into a running service. SMCI is in the business of designing and delivering those systems at scale: servers, chassis, thermal systems, and modular building blocks that hyperscalers and enterprise AI shops actually deploy. Without companies like SMCI, the chips would be very expensive paperweights. Imagine NVIDIA sells a racing car engine. SMCI builds the chassis, suspension, fuel system, and the pit crew that makes that engine win races every weekend. The engine is the star of the show, but without a car, it sits on a display stand. Servers are the stage, chips are the actors. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, like the video, it means much to me, or hit the subscribe button and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you have commented, let's continue. Building block architecture: modular, fast, and custom. SMCI's building block approach, marketed as Data Center Building Block Solutions, DCBBS, or Server Building Block Solutions, is a modular design philosophy. Think Legos for data centers, validated components, pre-tested subsystems, and quick assembly rather than bespoke engineering every time. That lets customers get production racks online fast, sometimes in just a few months, and it lets SMCI tailor solutions to specific workloads: dense GPU clusters, liquid-cooled racks, or specialized storage arrays. It's the difference between ordering a custom suit, slow and expensive, and getting a made-to-measure suit from modular pieces, fast, tailored, repeatable. Tailored solutions, collaboration with customers. SMCI does more than ship boxes. They collaborate with customers to design configurations tuned for the workload, whether that's high-density GPU servers for generative AI, CPU-heavy EPYC farms for inference, or liquid-cooled rows to squeeze more performance per square foot. That direct collaboration is a major competitive advantage. When an enterprise or cloud customer needs a specific thermal profile and network topology, SMCI's teams design it with them rather than force a one-size-fits-all solution. This flexibility matters because AI workloads are not all the same. Some need memory bandwidth, others need dense GPU memory pools, and a third group needs fast NVMe storage. It's like a bespoke coffee shop that designs a different espresso machine layout for each urban neighborhood based on foot traffic and latte preferences. The coffee is still coffee, but the kitchen design makes the cafe profitable. Cooling systems, the unsung hero of performance. Let's talk about heat. GPUs and dense CPUs generate a ton of it. If you want sustained performance, not just a 5-minute benchmark, you need cooling solutions that remove heat efficiently. SMCI builds air-cool and liquid-cool systems that let racks run at higher utilization without throttling. Higher sustained utilization translates to better revenue per rack for the customer, and more reorder cycles for SMCI. If you've ever seen a rack with custom piping and coolant loops, it's like seeing a race car's cooling system at work. The institutional move. MBB Public Markets I LLC acquired 8,025 shares. Institutional filings show MBB Public Markets I LLC acquired 8,025 shares of SMCI according to recent SEC file disclosures reported in market filings. That's a small but notable institutional purchase, the kind of vote of confidence that signals some funds are adding exposure to the server/infrastructure angle of AI. Institutional filings don't always indicate a long-term thesis, but they're worth noting. Someone put real capital behind the idea that infrastructure players deserve a seat at the AI table. Why building blocks plus customization equals a competitive edge when AI demand accelerates. As inference and training workloads spread, customers want racks tailored to their SLAs, power constraints, and budget. SMCI's modular builds shorten deployment time and reduce integration risk, meaning a CIO can go from proof of concept to production faster. In infrastructure procurement, speed and predictability are money. Every month shaved off deployment is months of earlier revenue for cloud customers and lower total cost for enterprises. That's why SMCI's model is sticky that could hit it to $200. Once a data center is built with their blocks and piping, switching vendors is expensive. Imagine you built a kitchen around a particular brand of modular ovens and plumbing. Swapping them out mid-service is a nightmare, so if SMCI becomes the standard kitchen for AI, it's very profitable for them and costly for customers to change. Note this as well. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Matthew 6:6. Fear God, and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven, and earth, and the sea, and the fountains of waters. Revelation 14 verse 7. I appeal to you to fear God and obey his law. For his commandments are sure and his word everlasting. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Want more information? Please check the description section. That's the end for now. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. 3 more favors I request from you. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you greatly encourage me to continue bringing to you insightful information. Do not miss out on our future videos full of insight. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support means so much to us. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone who may benefit. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Wish you God's blessings and care. Wait, watch and pray. See you in the next video according to God's will.